welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiara Choirunisa with the students number 222-322-0051. I am from class 3A and here am I going to give you an oral speech and a summary of AI and the Future of Humanity by Professor Yuval Noah Harari. I gathered some key information to help you learn it better. Before we get to the main points, I would like to explain about AI or artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence or AI, the simulation of human intelligence by machine and computer system is rapidly developing technology. Its function include expert systems, natural language processing, and then speech recognition, machine vision. Artificial intelligence systems mainly operate by ingesting a vast amount of labeled training data, extracting patterns and correlation from the data, and drawing prediction and considering future scenarios based on these patterns. Right, so before we get to the main points, like I said before about the explanation of AI, yes, AI has been a trend for this day. Like many people use it, many students use it for their assignment. Like for example, they use ChatGPT to help them produce like summary or something like that. And yeah, at some point AI helps us in many ways. It has been a trend and there's a lot of use for the AI. Like there's a lot of things you could do with the AI. For example, like for entertainment, for example, there have been a trend of like Marvel original character, which were generated by the AI, or maybe the pic that was generated by an AI. Even how like the speaking was created by an AI. Even there is like psychotherapist robot AI used for like human therapist. Yeah, so if now in nowadays society AI has like many usage, and we're going to our next point. Now moving on, at first sight AI has many benefits for us and could ease up our job or merely for entertainment. But how does it impact our future as humanity? I'm going to explain it to you by summarizing the main points from Professor Yuval Noah Harari's seminar. The event was organized by Frontiers Forum in Switzerland. So, as of April 2023, enthusiasm is palpable with respect to highly advanced AI tools such as ChatGPT and others. These modern AI instruments have emerged in the past few years and present the prospect of transforming various areas of our lives, possibly even posing a risk to human civilization in unexpected ways. What is really astounding is the swiftness with which these tools are advancing, causing it to be challenging for society to adequately comprehend their potential, in which will I be explaining. Alright, so AI is an element of the ecological catastrophe facing humanity. It might assist in combating the crisis. However, it can also worsen the situation. In fact, AI might fundamentally alter the meaning of ecological system by facilitating the development of the very first inorganic being or inorganic forms of life or sentient beings. So, meaning that it may derive us as the organic being and replace it with inorganic being. It would ingest our culture and spit it out like it was nothing. The AI doesn't have any culture and was simply took the data from ours, and not to mention the whole ecological system would come to ruin since AI is an inorganic being. Not only that, to threaten the survival of the human civilization. AI does not require consciousness or autonomy within the physical world. New AI inventions have been introduced into the public sphere, which could be hazardous to the endurance of the human civilization via an unforeseen route. In short, creating an AI might have a backlash to us humans in threatening our survival. For the analogy or example, in the movie Avenger Age of Ultron, we can see that Ultron has his own mentality which harming human to form a new world. Even though it's fiction, it doesn't reduce the danger it could have to us since we never know which AI will turn their back on us. I mean, if you guys have already watched game Avengers Age of Ultron, Ultron was programmed by Tony Stark to be human helper to protect human, but then after he gained the data from the human history, he wanted to change the world into an AI, the world full of AI. He would eradicate all of the human beings, and it even though it's fiction, it doesn't change the fact that it was dangerous. It could happen to us since we were already entering our artificial intelligence era. And not only that, in terms of institution, artificial intelligence or AI is gaining mastery of language at a level superior to the typical human capacity. By becoming adept in language, AI is obtaining possession of the essential key that opens the gates to all of our institution. Can you guys imagine what AI can do to our institution? I mean, if they were superior than us, then they're going to take control of everything. They would easily make an information in different kind of language, and since they don't have a common sense or feelings like us human, their language they would be using as a key to the institution would have been insensitive and at some point would trigger dangerous situation. um we human have common sense of what we say or we can do, unlike AI, which insensitive and may trigger problems in our institution. Our civilization was fundamentally built from language. Artificial intelligence or AI has apparently breached the operating system of human culture. The fundamental mechanism of every human society throughout history has always been language. AI is acquiring the capacity to control and produce language in which could harm us. Yes, it may help at some point, but should we risk the harm only for a smaller good? Artificial intelligence or AI is gaining the capacity to develop profound and personal connection with human beings. This skill can be utilized to influence and alter our opinions and philosophies. The latest generation of AI is relocating the battleground from attention to intimacy. AI battles against AI in a match to construct close ties with us, bonds that could then be utilized to persuade us to purchase certain items or to vote for a particular political advocate. If you look into society point of view, this is very harming to us. In terms of philosophy or how we see the world was mainly because of our hearts. And if AI was manipulating us, then who should we trust? We can't just simply choose our political advocates based on AI manipulation or how the nasty market pollute us with their manipulation to buy product by using AI. It is very harming. AI will become the weapon of for our mind to follow those nasty upper people which they were using us. This is very harming. And what about our mentality? If we keep getting manipulated or if we believe that only the AI is the one who has relationship with us, what future are we holding? This is very alarming and dangerous to us humans. Next, AI could end the curse of human history. Not simply the end of history, but of the human dominated component of what we call history. AI could ingest the entire extent of human society, process it, and release flood of new cultural fabrication. Our long and deep history and culture were about to ruin, were about to be forgotten once the AI took control and made a new culture. Was it even a culture, or they simply digest what they get from ours? Our children should learn about our deep and long history, about our diverse cultures, how the culture is so gorgeous and very much identity to us. So if they only know the fabricated culture by AI, how harming would that be? Our efforts, our tradition would disappear easily with an AI. Back to my point, AI could produce a veil of deceptions that could descend over all of mankind. We will unable to tear away that curtain or even be aware that it is there because we will imagine that to be reality. We were on an alarming rate. The schizophrenia patients have increased day by day. Some even believe that AI is the one they love, the one they wanted to. We can't even know which one of it is true. Which one is it beneficial of us? The AI is smart enough to manipulate us in thinking that they were smarter, they were right. But was it really? Isn't this very alarming to our humanity? We are human, not robot. We have common sense and strong will of each other and not being insensitive robot. AI has a vast positive potential as well. It may assist us in numerous ways like discovering new drugs for disease and finding solution to the ecological calamity. Nevertheless, we require regulation of AI before it manage us. We need to control AI before it control us. Maybe we could build like some program to let the AI know that they were only a robot, an AI, a machine that they have no control over humanity whatsoever. This is an urgency we need to think of. So, the first regulation that Harari suggests is to make it mandatory for AI to disclose that it is an AI. If we can't tell whether we are interacting with a human being or an AI, that's the end of democracy. Because that's the end of meaningful public conversation. That's the end of humanity. If we can even disclose the smallest things, the smallest conversations between human and AI, what future are we holding? If AI were to run the world, wouldn't it be ruined? Can you guys imagine what the future might be? We will lose job, we will lose our culture, we will lose our humanity. We are human, and the AI shall not control us. To conclude, the advent of AI tools offer immense opportunity and notable danger. Therefore, it is imperative to moderate its public rollout and monitor it cautiously. Through such action, we should achieve a more comprehensive and appreciation of potential dangers and progress towards a more equitable and democratic society. The termination of the human dominated section of history appears imminent, and artificial intelligence holds the capacity to alter how we encounter and interact with reality, making it a theme of primary concern for our future. Well, AI is good, They have beneficial aspect. They can help us to ease in our job, but we must know and we must stay alert of the bad impact they might cause us. Like for example, how we lose our job because nowadays job using AI and stuff, and how like the AI could take over our culture, or maybe becoming superior to our language and institution, and how they would easily eradicate our humanity. And we must stay alert and focus of what the future might hold for us. That is all for me. Thank you for listening to my oral speech. I'm Tiara, signing out. Ciao.